Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, we are going to be discussing all of the very real Ninjago Dragons Rising leaks that surfaced online back before we even knew that Ninjago Dragons Rising was the name of this new series. Now, with the entirety of Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 1 Part 1 having been released officially, I figured it could be fun to look back on all of the leaks that we got for Ninjago Dragons Rising. Again, even before we knew that it was called Ninjago Dragons Rising and we were still calling it Ninjago United. And it's honestly ridiculous how much stuff leaked for Ninjago Dragons Rising before the season even came out, before we even had an official trailer. And it's also quite funny to look back on how the Ninjago community reacted to said leaks. So, starting things off here, we have some screenshots directly from Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 1 Episode 1, otherwise known as the Merge Part 1. Now, we had 7 screenshots from Episode 1 leak online months before the episodes came out, and again, a long time before we even got a trailer. The first image is this one right here, which depicts a poster of the mech races that Sora and Eren have in their apartment, and of course this is the actual shot from episode 1. You can see where that screenshot was taken. Again, this was months before we even got this episode. The second one is the shot inside the oven with the pie that Eren is making, and again, this is taken directly from that sequence in episode 1. Also taken directly from that sequence is this shot right here, which we spent a lot of time talking about in various theory videos. This of course is the scene where Sora is kind of reflecting on Imperium. We can see Imperium there in the background with the two moons that appeared after the merge. We theorized about that as well. Kind of cool to look back and see where this shot actually comes from and the context surrounding it. We also had this image leak right here, which is just the inside of one of those Imperium tunnels. We also had a few images of the merge itself leak online. The first one is this shot right here, which depicts the merge pretty much finalizing from Ninjago Dragons Rising Episode 1. We also had this image leak from the merge sequence. The car was simply covering Eren, who was getting sucked up in the merge itself before he was eventually saved by the ninja. And lastly, we had this shot leak, which of course is taken from the bit where Eren, Sora, and Ryu are falling from the bridge during the Imperium battle that we see towards the end of episode 1. This one looks a little bit different. I may not have found the exact shot, but this could just be a post-rendering thing. Maybe the initial leak was not finalized. I just find it funny how so many shots from episode 1 leaked online months before Dragons Rising came out, and a large majority of the Ninjago community assumed that they were fake, including myself. I was also rather skeptical about these images. I know a lot of people were talking about AI generation at the time, and a lot of these images to a lot of people looked like AI generations. Not sure how, but then again, we didn't really know the context of these images, so I can see where they were coming from. And that's the craziest part of all the Dragons Rising leaks that we got months before the episodes came out. We also had the set list, which of course was leaked prior, but that's kind of like a common thing every single season for Ninjago. But this set list, like the images, also received a lot of criticism from the Ninjago community, with a lot of people labeling it as fake and AI generated. Again, not really sure what makes this set list any different than our normal set list. It very much sounds like the traditional stereotypical Ninjago wave. Not sure why this one was treated differently. Again, could have just been the negative reception in the community at the time for Ninjago in general. Especially following Ninjago crystallized, I feel like Ninjago fans were a lot harsher than they probably should have been on this stuff. Like I said though, I was openly skeptical. We also had the infamous character sheet that was leaked as well, which people also assumed was AI generated. As you can see, we very much had some of the designs for Dragons Rising leak a long time in advance, but again, people were criticizing this one as well, claiming it to be fake because some stuff in this looked fake. Apparently, LEGO was not capable of making the Imperium sword pieces that you see under the character known as Raz. I remember that being a pretty common complaint at the time and alleged proof that this character sheet wasn't real. Like I said, it's just funny to look back on some of this stuff because this ended up being very, very real. Not sure where the name Raz came from though. Still kind of waiting for that reveal or that conclusion, but overall guys, that'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. Just wanted to take a look back at some of the more popular Ninjago Dragons Rising leaks that were revealed months before Ninjago Dragons Rising even came out. And I might do more of these in the future. Maybe we can look at more Dragons Rising leaks as they came out, or maybe we can just do this at the end of every season perhaps. You know, go back through all the leaks, talk about them for a little bit. Let me know down below in the comments if you want to see more of these types of videos. With that being said though guys, thank you so much for watching. That'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. If you guys enjoyed today's video, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.